So let's talk a little bit about creating a standout portfolio. There's a lot of different ways that you can differentiate yourself, and there's a lot of very interesting ways that you can do that in your portfolio. So we're going to talk about 4 key areas and show you examples of how some designers and their portfolios have really brought this out. First thing you want to think about is simplicity and ease. So a great example of this is a portfolio done by Rachel Cheng, and this is her project for Hypercare. What I really love about this is that it's so simple. It's very, very easy to move through. The flow is incredible. And what that communicates to me is that she's thought about these things and she's really done a great job of bringing it back into the portfolio experience. So you see here that she has a nice metadata section at the top, some very clear differentiated areas where she talks about the project itself. And then what's really interesting here is that she actually created her own graphics. So you can see that it communicates an aspect of the project that otherwise would have been in text. Next, if we look at color and layout as a form of differentiation, a great example of that would be this portfolio by Marco Marino. And what I love about this is that it uses a dark background, which is very much in contrast from what you typically see from designers, which tends to be lighter colors, more playfulness, and a vertical orientation. So projects are not arranged in boxes across the bottom. They are vertically arranged in a very compelling way. So this is another way that you can set yourself apart and differentiate. Next, we'll look at motion. So motion is very interesting because it is very much in real time. It presents some interesting visual elements, and it can definitely convey personality in a different way. So the example I want to show is this example by Julie Bonmoy. What's beautiful is that you have this sort of rapid fire animation piece up here, and then as you scroll down, her text animates in, as well as you get some zoom and perspective changing. Again, case studies animate in, very seamless transitions, and then a nice close. The last thing you want to think about is your tone and voice, and this is where personality can really come out in a visual or non-visual way. We're going to look at this example by Daniel Pulfoy. Daniel's bold use of color and graphics is consistent across all of his case studies. You'll see that translated here, a focus on clean graphics, large images, and a sense of action and movement.